Hello, welcome to my jewelry tutorials. I'm Magical Maiden. Okay, so today I'm just showing you something quick and easy. Now, you can make a ring out of this shape from the filigree shapes that I've recently had. So please go ahead and check out my jewelry tutorial playlist, and you can see all the different shapes that I got and all the things I've been making with these shapes. Okay, now, as you can see, it even has a space where you can put an acrylic gemstone or one of those adhesive stickers that look all blingy that I've used, and I've used that in a video yesterday. So this is the shape that it came. Now this is a ring mandrel for those who don't know, and when you're making rings, there's all the different sizes. So to shape it, you would take this and then you would bend it. Now I'm not going to bend this one because I've already made one. Or you can use your finger, but you want to make it so you don't bend this surface because that's the front. And then you can make it to a shape and you can put it on any finger you choose. Okay? So as you know, I got this set in gold. I don't like gold. I prefer silver. So I can paint this using either this silver paint, which I painted most of my jewelry that I got from Hobby Lobby, okay, shimmering silver, or you can use one of these from DecoArt as well for $2.99. It's also in silver from Hobby Lobby, or you could just use nail polish. And if I wanted it black, I'd paint black, any nail polish. And then if you wanted to add glitter, whether you painted it silver, black, or whatever, you can go over it with this. And I show you in my other videos, so be sure that you check out my other videos. Now I'm going to show you a piece of jewelry that some of you or many might have already seen on my videos. This was gold. I painted it silver, added some glitter, and then these are like adhesive stickers, but you could also get the different acrylic gemstones that come in different sizes, different colors, and different shapes, and you can get them anywhere. And I added them 3 to the moon and there, and so that's what it looks like when you paint this. Now you can get a mirror shine finish and make it more shiny like this gold is, and you can do that. I know they have a spray paint at Home Depot. I don't know the name, but you just look for something that says mirror finish, which I might do. That's why I'm not painting this one today. So after you shaped it and got it the size, and you want to push these in so it will be adjustable, then if it's painted and shaped, all you have to do is then get some E6000 clear jewelry glue, a toothpick, get that toothpick, put a little glue, and then go ahead and put your gemstone, and then you got a quick, easy ring that's adjustable. So that would be the back of it, and that's all you have to do. So if you like it gold, you can keep it gold. If you find these shapes in any other color, that's fine, or spray paint it or paint it yourself. It's inexpensive, it's fast, it's easy, and it's fun. It's a simple, easy, fast ring. Put some bling there, paint it, leave it gold, what have you. And that's it, just by using this shape of filigree in that set. And the link will be below for this set. Here's another shape. It's a butterfly. And I picked the wings up, I bent this. Now you can do many things with this, just so you get the size. That's the size of it. It's not terribly big, it's not too small. So you can get a ring blank. You can paint these again, just like I said with the other. Get a ring blank, some E6000 glue, and you can glue it to a ring blank, okay? And then it's an adjustable. Now with ring blanks, if you don't want the regular Tibetan silver or not real silver, you can go ahead and buy real silver and gold and copper. Now it's going to cost you a little more, but if you want to get fancy and all that stuff and you can afford it, then go ahead and buy the real thing. But if you're not and you're just making costume jewelry, then that's good enough. And see, you can make a ring out of it. So it would be like that. You can make a bracelet, get one of those bracelet blanks and affix this to a bracelet. You can make little hair clips and put that on there. Or if you do scrapbooking or anything, now I'm going to paint these. You can use these as connectors in a necklace. there's just no end to what you can do with all these filigree shapes. So I hope you like this fast, easy craft that's very affordable. Again, the links will be below in the description box. So be sure that when you're done watching this, you click that and check it out. If you'd like to purchase this set of filigree, again, these shapes only come in gold. So you might be able to find them separately if you have a shape that you absolutely want, or whatever. If you like gold, then that's fine. But again, you can always paint them, like I said, using paints, nail polishes, or spray paints. Okay, so some of you might have seen already in one of my past jewelry tutorials these cone filigree bead caps. Okay, I had purchased and assorted. They have shiny silver, dull silver, they have copper, they have brass, and I painted one black because I don't like gold, because they do have gold. And I also painted one silver. They have a shiny silver and a dull silver, and when I painted one silver, it looked just like the dull one. So I know I can do that with the gold because I don't like them. But I bought an assorted package just to be on the safe side. So here you can see the brass ones and then the copper, and that'll look good with turquoise, which I have to pick up some of those beads. Anyway, I love these bead caps. You can use these in necklaces, chokers, earrings, and they really look nice. You can use this if you're making a pendulum, however you say it. And it's good to use teardrop beads or like long cylinder ones, even crystals. So there's different sizes. This is not that wide, but you can move the prongs. Okay, so I picked one of the shiny ones, the shiny silver, because I'll be making a necklace that is going to go with. So what I did was, you're going to need these filigree bead caps. You will need a head pin, the long ones, okay? I'm not really sure the length. They come in a shiny, they come in all different sizes, as you could see. This is a duller silver, this is the shinier silver. I believe the length will be here. I got these from Hobby Lobby. The package is $2.99. You can find this in Jewelry Findings. It's a 3-inch head pin, 76 millimeters, and you get it in a 50 pack. So this was the duller one, but this one's already opened, and I got in the shiny. Okay, so for the longer ones, it's a 3-inch, and if you do millimeters, it's 76 millimeters. Okay, and it's a head pin. And for those who don't know, it's a head pin, just like the head of the pin, like a regular pin. Okay. Some of you don't know, that's why I give terminology, the jewelry terminology, because you're beginners and you have no idea what anything is. So that's why I do it. Some of you are experienced and some of you aren't. Okay, so you're going to need a head pin, a filigree cone bead cap. You're going to need some fish hooks, earring hooks, however, whatever style you want. You're going to need a teardrop bead of the color you want, maybe a seed bead, because I added a seed bead on top. And you're going to need your jewelry working tools, a cutter, because you will be cutting the end off of that. You will need your round nose pliers, because you will be doing a little loop at the end, like here. You may need this and this, because then you'll also need this when you open up, and you'll hold this and you'll open up your fish hook. Okay, now you could make it dangle more and get like a 4 millimeter jump ring, but you really don't need it. You can just go ahead and, these guys got tangled. I wonder how that happened. You could just go ahead and attach that to that, because you could always use a bigger bead if you wanted to hang even longer and be more dramatic. But I kind of want the focus to be on the bigger bead in the bottom. But I just did that to make it a little more ornate. Okay, so those are the things you're going to need for this project. It's simple, it's easy. I already went ahead and did one. So, okay, so it is a very simple craft, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. So, you're going to take your head pin. You're going to go into the bottom. Okay. Make sure that doesn't go through, because sometimes the bead hole is too big and then the head pin just goes right through, but you can get wider ones. Okay, So then what you're going to do is you're going to, and you can move the prongs a little to open them. You're going to put this through the center. Okay. Now you probably have to move the prongs. You could just push this. Whoops. Sometimes that'll happen. Just put it back in there. Now hold that. Now you want it to match. And I want it to stick out a little. I don't want it to be that deep into the, I don't want to be too deep into the bead cone. So I'm going to match them up. Okay, so I want it to stay down as much as possible. I don't want to pull it all the way up and then be like that. I want it to stick out, and you want to make sure they're both sticking out the same amount, because once you're done, you're done. And you don't want one drooping more than the other. So once you're pretty sure that they're both the same amount sticking out, okay, kind of hold that. Just take your time to make sure. And once you are, you want to go ahead and get your seed bead and put that on. Okay, make sure you didn't pull it and it's still at the same length. Now hold it gently and clip off the excess, but leave enough to make a loop at the end. So I want to make a loop. Is that enough? Is that enough? If you're not sure, go ahead and leave a little extra. You can always trim that off. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my round nose, and before I make the loop, I want to make sure it's still the same length, because stuff happens when you're pulling it through. And now I'm going to go ahead and gently make my loop. Now, once you've made the loop and you're pretty sure it's secure, take another look. Make sure they're both hanging the same. Okay, so once you made your loop, now the last step after you trim it and make your loop is just put your earring fish hooks on. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Then put your fish hooks on. Make sure it's secured and closed. And there it is. A nice pair of filigree cone bead cap earrings. And again, you wanted to make sure that they were both pulled tightly so that the head pins are flush and that they are the same length out. If you want them to go in more, the beads, then you pull more, cut more, and make sure you make a tight loop. And that's so when they hang, gonna look like that. And there you go. And there's a lot of room in there. So if you have a cylindrical type, really like cone or bead cap, if you have a long bead that's cone or cylindrical, you can do that. And it's nice to make a pendulum like that. So that's really what that looks like. These are so easy to make. And you just buy the assorted package. So look below this video for the link to this assorted package. You could also, if you just want all silver or all copper or all gold or all brass, you can do that too. But I got this. This is a 50 piece. They have 100 piece. This is from Panda Hall on Amazon. And again, the link will be below this video in the description box. So that was it. It was a short little tutorial there. It's very easy. It's affordable. And it's fun to make. So I'll see you in my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.